Hey Yarm, welcome back to the channel. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to show how to fillet and clean a snapper, and we're going to debone, and we're going to also take the wings off. So stick around and we'll show you from start to finish. Come with me. Okay. Alright guys, so yeah, yesterday we went out with snapper and I went out with some mates, so I just took one fish. So it's been on ice overnight and it's nice and firm on salt ice. So she's in good condition. So this is one of the snaps we got yesterday. I think it went about 53. So we're going to show you how to take the fillets off, bone it and skin it. Alright, so I'll just make sure you have get your knife nice and get that edge nice and sharp on the honing rod. Okay. Alright guys, so coming in, you follow the head and you're turning that knife in along that spine. And you just want to follow, let the knife do the work and glide. See, gliding along the backbone, and then getting to the tail. You just want to push through, get that tail off. Okay, and then just to start it off, I follow a little bit around the back to the anal cavity before it, and then back from the pec fin, you're going to go to that fin and open it up. Okay, then just going to slowly lift that fillet and run it along the backbone. Follow the spine like so. Okay, once you get to that spine, you want to go over and then angle it back down. Run the knife downwards like that. Okay. From here, you release that pin bone. Now you just want to give it one swipe to crack those pin bones, and then you've got to angle up to go over the ribs, like so. So you're going to peel, and you're going to go over the ribs, like so. And that saves you from trying to cut the rib bones out later. Like so. That's one side done. Okay guys, so I like to start on the pec fin, so underneath the pec fin, and angling that knife towards the head. Like so. This one's got a bit of a knob on its head, so it's a bit of heavy bone there. And then we're going to turn that knife in. I'm just going to glide along that spine. Let the knife do the work. Alright. Punch through. And then come out the tail. And then I like to just do a little bit here. Start it off, outlining the fish. And then back from that pec fin, coming across underneath to the collar, separating. Change the knives here, and then all we want to do is just glide along the rib bones, along the spine, and then lifting that meat up and saving all that meat as much as we can. Like that. Once we hit that spine, we're going to go down and over and downwards, down. Okay, I'm going to separate that bit of pin bone. Now we crack the pin bones, see that? It just opened, and then we go over the ribs, like so. And follow downwards, like that, around the belly. You don't want to pop that cavity because you don't want to get poo on your fillets. And all the way through, and that's pretty much what you're left with. So there's the rib bones, so we've come across, broken those pin bones, and we've come up and over the ribs to the belly, and then coming down over that spine and then flat along the back, and that's how you take all the meat off the bone. You're left with 2 nice fillets. So now what we do is we clean up all this slime and mess, because you don't want your slime touching your fillets. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the skin off. We're going to take the fillet off the skin now. So you just need a sort of flexi knife, something a little bit long. This one's probably not long enough, but it will do the trick. So you want to start from the tail. I like to go just a little bit in the meat so I get a bit of grip. Angling down, alright, and then gripping. And then just let the knife do the work. And you want to sort of push and pull as you go. Like that. And then there's your skin. See, no meat. That can go discard. Now what we do is with the fillet, we put it on its back, and now all we're going to do is just take out the pin bones, which are running through the lateral line. Right, so all we do is there, bang, do a V, right, like so, and that's it. That's a perfect snapper fillet, boneless, skinless, ready to cook, and that's it, ready to go. Okay, we'll do it again. Next one. So same thing, just start near the tail. Just get some of that blood off. We'll wipe the fillets down later. Alright, so just in from the tail. Starting off, down, wood pressure. And just keep it parallel with the board. So that's it. That's it. Same thing, pin bones. So we just want to find where they are roughly there. Yep. So take a little bit more out. So that's the way you want to do it. Perfect boneless and skinless snapper fillet, ready for the pan. So there's no slime or any water in them, so these haven't touched any fresh or salt water or the fish's slime because we've had a clean working surface. So this is putting your fish in the best condition, I guess. Looking after your catch is always number one. Now let's show you how to take the wings out, the collars, and we're going to barbecue them. Perfect, and you don't want to waste that because it's really good meat. All right, Miko, I don't know what to do with these. Oh, a bit of paper towel maybe. Maybe just wrap them up.
You want to be in the shot too? You want to be in the shot too? Farmer Steve!
Let's take some bloody, what do you call them? Let's take some wings off.
Farmer Steve!
Give that a bit of a Jose. Give it a bit of a Jose on the board.
Farmer Steve, have you ever thought of being on Farmer Wants a Wife?
Nah, mate. Too good for that show. Don't need that. Don't need that adversity in my life. Okay. Alright. So you want a firm knife for this, not a flexi.
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, so the best way, I don't know if you can come in and see this, right? But you're probably coming to my point of view. So what you want to do is, for the wings, to take it off, actually, it's not connected by bones at all. There's actually little connections to hold them together. So what you want to do is, just come in nice and close here.
Okay.
Underneath this wing here, it's a little bone you have to find. Alright, so you just scrape back a bit of this, right? And you'll see there's a little tab, alright? You go underneath that tab, cutting that way, alright, which frees the collar, and then you can come underneath now. So you go over and under, like so. Okay, I'm going to flip it and do the same thing. So you'll see where is it? Just here. You just put the knife in. It's a little tab, you go underneath it, which frees that collar, and then from there we should be able to just get underneath the wing and separate the collar off the stomach lining and whatever it is there, off the gill. And then all we got to do is just peel this back now. Like that, peel it out, and bang, off she comes. Now that fish can go. And now all we got to do is, we're going to barbecue this soon, so just going to give it a rinse, get this blood off, so we can show you. So rip that, that's the heart of the snapper, rip that out. It's heartless now, isn't it? Okay. Now all you want to do is just slice it lightly through the middle, like that, and then you crack it, and that's how you open it up and butterfly, and that's your wings ready to go. And you can just slightly scale it if you want to, but I don't mind because the barbecues, they go crispy anyway, but that's it. Wings are ready to go. Hey guys, if you like these tips and tricks, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel out, and we look forward to this future support. Thanks guys. So when we're done, you should be able to see that the bone is completely translucent, and then those, all it is the rib bone, so there's hardly any meat on that. And then we've taken the rib and collar out, so we're left with mostly spine, bone, collars are gone. You could barbecue the heads if you want to, but I'm not going to this time because there is a bit of meat in the head, which is just here in the cheek. There's not much of it, but you can go inside here like so. All right, and there's a bit of cheek meat following through the head around the eye socket. And you can get like a nice little cheek meat, but I'm gonna give it to a little mate. Luna, Luna, come. Come, sit. Good girl. Eat. Bit of snapper for the puppies too. Take this other cheek out. Give it to her as well. But yeah, you can barbecue the heads. There's a lot of meat in here as well, but I'm not going to do the heads today. If I got a few on the board, I would have done it, but because we got one, I'm not going to do it. Let's turn that knife in. Then you can just mostly rip it out like that. And it just should be able to easily rip off the skin. Oh, look what we got! Sit. Good girl, eat. Oh, yum. Yeah, get a pen in there. What you can also do is cut these rib bones into little chunks. Like so. I like to utilize the whole fish, so we what I do is I just cut all the fins, the spiky fins off, and the actual bones, right, they're not as spiky because they're raw, and I will just give them to my big dog because she smashes bones like you wouldn't believe. So just nice little chunks, and I give them to the big dog. Yeah. Nala likes big bones, don't you, Nala? There you go. Yeah. And that's we like to use a bit of these bones, and Nala likes to enjoy them. Good for her teeth, and everyone likes a bit of fish, don't they? Follow me to the garden. We're gonna bury this, and we're gonna turn it into manure. We like to use everything with the fish. I need a shovel, but I've got the little thing here. This is perfect. So this is some of the veggies we got. Got some greens and got parsley. So what we'll do is we'll just throw that there, and we'll just dig a nice little hole. Come nice and closey. So we'll just dig a hole. Now every time we get some snap, I'll just sort of move them into certain areas of the garden and compost. And we'll just throw them in. And we'll let the worms and nature take care of the rest. Bury them in there nice and good. So we can feed the plants. And that's how we utilise the whole snapper. That's it. Please like and subscribe.